Hey there, web developers! Welcome back to our HTML learning series. This is part 1.3, Links and Navigations, and I'm your instructor, Miss V. In our previous lessons, we explored how to structure a web page using text and headings. Now, it's time to make our web pages interactive and connected. Because a website without links is like a map without roads. So today, we'll learn how to use HTML links, the foundation of web navigation. Today, you will learn to understand what hyperlinks are and why they're essential in web design. You will also learn how to use the anchor tag to create clickable links, differentiate between absolute links and relative links, understand security attributes like real, non-opener, and non-referrer, create basic navigation bar using nav and anchor tags. Learn to add email and phone links using mailto and tell. Let's start. What is hyperlink? A hyperlink is a clickable element that connects one web page to another, or even a specific part of the same page. A network of interconnected pages. For example, when you click Learn More on a website and it brings you to another page, that's a hyperlink. In HTML, hyperlinks are created using the anchor tag. Here is our syntax. Let's look at the tag. The A tag, this is the opening tag, and this one is the closing tag. The A tag or anchor tag stands for anchor. It anchors the link to the web page. The href stands for hypertext reference. It tells the browser where the link should go. The in-between A, opening tag, anchor tag, opening, and the closing tag is the clickable part that users see. So in this example, the clickable part that you users can see is visit MDN. So if you write this code and open it in your browser, the words visit MDN will appear as a blue underlined clickable link. Now, let's continue with relative versus absolute links. Let's explore the two main types of links used in web development. When we talk about absolute links, these links include the full address, full web address, URL, meaning they point to external websites. So for example, you have here a href http www.example.com. The HTTPS is a protocol. That means Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure with the S. The www.example.com is the domain name of the external site. We use absolute links when we direct users outside of our own website. In contrast to relative links, these are links that connect to another page within your own website or project folder. So you have here an example. A href about that HTML and about page. The about.html is another file inside your project folder. The browser will automatically look for it in the same directory. We use relative links for internal navigation between your site's page. If your site has multiple pages like home, about, and contact, relative links make them work together. Let's go to another section, opening links in new tabs. Sometimes you want users to open a link in a new tab, especially for external resources. That's where the target attribute comes in. So let's have an example. The target equals underscore blank tells the browser to open the link in a new tab. It's perfect when linking to external websites, so users don't lose their place on your page. Here's another security tip. We need to always include real no opener when using target equals underscore blank. Why? Because this prevents the new tab from accessing your page through JavaScript, protecting users from possible exploit. So, this one is a secured version of using the target equals underscore blank. In our next section, we are going to create a simple navigation menu using the nav tag. Now, let's put all together by creating a simple navigation bar. So this is an example of our navigation bar. Our tag is nav, opening tag and closing tag. This defines a navigation section on your web page. Inside your nav tag, you can place several anchor tag for your menu items. The vertical text is just a tag separator for design clarity. This navigation bar helps users jump between different parts of your website easily. Let's go to extra, mail, email, and phone links using the mailto and the tell. In HTML, you can also link to email addresses and phone numbers, which is very useful for contact pages. The mailto opens the user's email app without your address pre-filled. The tell opens the phone dialer, especially in mobile devices, and these links improve your user convenience interactively. We also have what we call in-page navigation. You have the anchor links that link to another part of the same page using IDs. Here's an example of our in-page navigation with the use of anchor tag. Now, the symbol hashtag refers to an element ID within the same page. When you clicked go to section 2, the browser automatically scrolls to that section. This is perfect for long pages or one-page websites. In this section, we are going to achieve this links-demo.html. Let's put all of that into one HTML file. So let's create a new file named links links-demo.html. So let's bring in our boiler template, exclamation mark, then press enter. Let's check. Then let's start creating our page. We are going to change our document title to HTML links. Let's make it small. Links and navigation demo. Next, let's create the body of our HTML. Let's start with header 1. HTML links and navigation. Let's make it smaller. Then let's create our navigation bar. Let's start with the nav tag. Inside our container nav tag, let's add anchor tag. So let's have the first one is home. Then let's add the href to index.html. And then let's add horizontal line. Oh, then let's add a vertical line. Next, let's add more anchor tag. href. Now let's add more anchor tag. About. Then let's link it using href equals about.html, our vertical line. So as you can see, it's here our vertical line for this vertical line. Then let's add more. Contact. Then let's link it using href contact.html, our vertical bar. Let's add one more for our MDN docs. So we have MDN docs. This is used for our external link. So let's have href equals https developer.mozilla.org. Let's add target as blank. And real no opener, no referrer, then after that, let's add a horizontal rule. Remember, our tag for horizontal rule is, you're right, it's HR. Next, let's add paragraph tag. A paragraph, P. Let's type, welcome to our demo on links and navigation. In HTML. Below are some examples of different types of links. Let's add a link. Then let's add another paragraph. Let's type in visit and add a anchor tag. Google. Let's add some space. Okay, so simply we're telling our user to visit Google. So we are going to add a link of Google in our href tag. In our anchor tag, let's add an href pointing the location. In our anchor tag, let's add an href attribute adding the website of Google. So let's have href https www.google.com. So as you can see, we have our Google word link to Google. Let's add more words. Visit Google for a quick search. Let's add another one. Another paragraph. Go to our about page. Let's add a link. Then add the href about.html. Let's continue. Go to our about page to learn more about us. This time, let's add our email address and at the same time the telephone number. So let's add another p tag. Then let's say need help. Let's create anchor tag. Email us. Let's add the href. Using mailto, support at example.com. Then let's continue. Need help? Email us, or let's add another anchor tag. Call us. Then let's add the href. Then let's add the href. Tell let's say +63 let's say +63 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And next, let's try creating anchor tag in our pages. Let's create paragraph. Jump to the resource section below. Let's add an anchor tag in our resource word. Then add our href. If it's in page, use a hashtag resource. To connect that one, let's create another section head. So let's say h2 resources. Let's have h2 id equals resource. So you notice this jump to would, once you click this one, it will automatically go to the resource part of your page. Let's continue. Inside your H2 container, we're going to add an ordered list. We will discuss more about our unordered list in our next lessons. So, unordered list. Inside our unordered list, we're going to add a list. First one is W3 school. Another list is MDN. Just copy that one and you will have MDN web. Docs. This time, we are now going to add our href. So let's say in our list, let's add an anchor tag. So you have href is equal to https colon forward slash www.w3schools.com. Don't forget to add our target equals underscore blank to open a new page once you click the link W3 schools. Then to add security, let's have an attribute real, no, no opener, and noreferrer. Okay. Next, how about the MDN docs? Let's just copy this one and then place it here. Then we'll just change our site to MDN docs. So let's say developer.mozilla.org. So there you have it. Let's save it. This is our example. So if you're going to click home, you'll be prompted to an index.html. We already have created this one in our previous lesson, the index.html. That's it. We just created our links-demo.html. All right, it's challenge time. Let's create a new file, links-demo.html. Then add the following. We are going to add in our body a nav with index.html, about.html, contact.html, and an external link for MDN docs. And don't forget to add a resource section using in-page ID, in-page anchor ID resource, and mailto link to your email addresses. All right, let's summarize what we learned today. Anchor tag defines a hyperlink. href specifies the destination URL. Absolute links, external full website address. Relative, it's a file path in your project or inside your folder file. Target equals blank. It opens in new tab. The real no opener non-referrer, it adds security to your page. Nav defines a navigation area. Mailto and tell create email or phone links. And don't forget ID, the hashtag ID. That is, it links to an in-page anchor link. You did awesome today. Links are the bridges that connect the internet together. And now that you know how to build those bridges yourself, keep experimenting, explore different attributes, and try building your first multi-page website. If you enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep learning with me. Drop a comment below. What's the first link you ever created? And see you in the next video where we will learn all about images and multimedia in HTML. So keep coding, stay curious, and never stop learning. See you!